The artificer woke up one day and said, "I choose violence," and violenced her way into a scavenger stronghold. Her goal? There is no goal, just kill stuff. And she wants to blow anything and everything up. That scavenger? Dead. That squid cotta? Dead. That toaster? Dead. Now picture this. You're at an airport and you're running late and you forgot your ticket. What do? Just steal someone else's. It's as simple as that. She can't go through this gate without karma level 4, but she's locked at level 1, so how does she get there? She needed to take a scavenger to the gate so she could use his karma. She failed trying to carry one, and while on her way back up there, an entire armada of scavengers popped out of a comically small pipe. After a bit, she got a scavenger with karma level 4 to the gate, which allowed her to go to the shaded citadel. And then she went to sleep, for this was only just the beginning of pain. The artificer started out her day by blowing something up. Now, the Shaded Citadel was a gloomy place, filled with glowing rats and Australian spiders, which is why she wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, and the way out is through the sewers. She fought through hordes of rats and monsters alike. Even the cops of the IDPD got involved at some point. She fought through the cops until she made it to the Frog Queen. And using her nuke, she killed it and went back to the second dimension. And oh, look at that, she's in the memory crypts now. This place was filled with these running, funky looking turkeys. They were big, fast, had scissor beaks, stupid, but most of all, tasty. She made one of these turkeys see the rainbow, and then she made it through into the leg and did sleepy time. The leg was a support beam of a much bigger structure, thus was not important. The turkey that saw the rainbow grew wings and tried to attack her, so she hid in the pipes. And this fat spider came to feed her with himself, where he was a simp. This place was crawling with spiders and lizards. She made it to a shelter and realized,
I'm very hungry.
She needed 5 pips of food in order to sleep, and luckily a wolf spider failed to ambush her, giving her 3 pips, 2 to go. She got into a scuffle with a fat spider that ate some fruit. She was 1 pip off and scrambled to find something, anything, and then she saw a white lizard and said, she went to the snake attack it, but the white lizard saw her first and bolted after her. Well, she parried this casual's face and threw a bomb spear at his back and won the battle. The next day she was attacked by 3 spiders and killed the first, and then went up, but miscalculated her jump and fell down where a white lizard was. She tried to get her spear back but had to run away and abandon it. And then the lizard focused on the fat spider who spit at him, making the lizard hot. Now that that's over, while on her way back up, she noticed one of the spiders was trying to revive the dead one with its poison. And it worked! He had poison so deadly, it briefly revived something. That is a metal concept. And then she saw the spin and made to a shelter, and something different happened. She dreamed. The artificer was a single mom with 2 kids, and everything was happy. They were barely surviving, and they were barely surviving, but they were living and they were happy. And everything was happy. Snap back to reality. Back to reality. And Earwig lunged at her, but she was well armed and threw her spear through its head. And then the ultimate battle happened between a daddy longlegs and a Miros vulture. Truly, the fight of the century, but who won? She plays some funny tricks on this white lizard. Someone even calls some well-placed tomfoolery. After fighting a cyan lizard, she nearly fell to her death, but caught a pole. And then she fell to her death, and died again, and again. And then I realized, I don't like this game. I love this game. So much, in fact, I'm gonna let Ruby narrate for a bit, so take it away, Ruby. I'm gonna go blow off some steam by killing some rats.
Alright, so here's what happened. And then she made it to the end of the wall.
I'm back, and I brought you a friend.
Yay, new friend. I got you past the wall. Good luck.
The artificer made it to the, I'm not, she has more karma now. There was a gate to a new region, but she couldn't go in there. There was some sort of code or something, so she went east. She walked for a bit, it's a draw, then fell into a place with no gravity, and then found a strange fellow. Is this reaching you? Good. You are a very angry woman, which is useful because I require assistance. You see, you hate the scavengers. I too hate the scavengers. They are scavenging the metal from the foundation of my city, and it's getting weaker and weaker by the day. And that could literally make the entire city collapse in on itself. And seeing your hatred towards, everything, you can be my axe. I now make you a member of my city. Night D-Drone, where'd you find that? Never mind. Anyway. You have balls for someone who doesn't have balls. You are a speck of dust compared to me. Now get out, you burnt weasel. Now, back to my eternal loneliness. She played with her kids and everything was happy. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. She tried going through the gate again, and this time, it worked. And then she murmured again, and then the next day, she had a popcorn plant. The scavengers were getting desperate to stop her, and they sent an entire kill squad to hunt her down. One of them threw their spear at her, aka giving her a weapon. And this place was dangerous. Lizards and scavengers were everywhere, vultures were in the skies. Then she made it to yet another shelter, and then she realized, I never had a dog growing up, and so she went to get one. There was 3 dog breeds you can get, yellow, white, and cyan. Yellow lizards are immediately no. They can't climb walls, they're very clumsy, they always are in groups of 3 or 4, so if one gets it, they're all gonna fight over the food. And they're also just very dumb animals, so yellow lizards are a no. Cyan lizards were the best overall choice with you know, them being able to jump and do very good damage, but they just spawn too infrequently to tame. And there was a guaranteed spawn with the white lizard, so that was the choice. Attempt 1. He is a very goofy fella. Attempt 86. She fed and tamed a white lizard like the many times before, and almost died again. And the white lizard helped her kill the cyan lizard. She fought through scavengers, one and many. All that she needed to do was get this lizard back to her shelter. And this stupid— Attempt this number. She got one as normal at this point, but she needed food, so she blew up a yellow lizard and got to the hard part. She stunned the lizard from above while the white lizard held one back. She nearly got chomped and parried just in the nick of time and escaped to her shelter. It took 4 hours and 10 minutes of me staring at my ceiling on my bed, wondering why I did this, but I got a white lizard. She got a white lizard. And then she named him Barry the Ball Snatcher. Their day started out very chaotic. She helped Barry get some food, then a pack of yellow lizards attacked. It was a 2v3, they had this. Then a scavenger came to watch, but she wanted to help her dog so she wounded him. Then an elite scavenger threw an explosive spear at one of the yellow lizards, breaking everything up, which allowed them to kill the last lizards, and then Barry ran off with his food and then came back. And then she was able to do something she'd never done in her entire life before. Play fetch. She was saddened by this, and she knew one way to avenge this. Kill the person who started this all. She ran for the scavengers and made it to a place that felt different. It gave the same vibes as that pink guy. The gravity was all wonky and she made it down this long tunnel. She saw a shelter and slept, for this was the last time she would. Her anger was getting redder and hotter by the minute. She knew he was here. She made it over a circular structure and went inside, and then saw him. The Scavenger King. And then she looked at his feet. Oh dear. She yelled to him, "Hey! You turned my kids into Yeezys!" He responded by saying, "Lamau." What did—
You took everything from me!
She jumped up onto his throne and threw a rock at him. Oh, what a mistake that was. She was wounded by his power and drip. He threw her across the room and went to get a weapon to finish her off, but he too was also very wounded. All that she needed was one explosive spear to kill him. And then, Barry the Ball Snatcher came back with the spear she threw and gave it to her. The scavengers see the artificer next to their dead king, and she does what anyone would do in this situation. She kills every single one of them, and takes his mask as a trophy, content and satisfied with her accomplishment. I have no end joke here, have a rat.